Hey guys, my name's Georgie. Thanks for all coming today. So what comes to mind when I mention the great Kentish coastline? I'm actually going to choose someone. I just thought, I don't know who. Lady with the scarf over there. That's the one.
What comes to mind of the coastline?
Yeah. What's the first thing?
I love swimming in the sea, but I wish it was a bit cleaner.
Oh, sweet. Okay. That's actually kind of what I'm going to be touching on. Lady with the purple jacket, purple hoodie.
Cliffs.
Cliffs. That's what more I was expecting everybody to say, yeah. So cliffs and the harbour and all that wonderful stuff. But what comes to mind for me is like the piles of netting and heaps of plastic. And there's a huge trail of vapes, which I see like around from Thanet to Dungeness. I'm seeing the death of pub culture and how like the local food and drink industry struggles against the current climate. We keep calling it the Garden of England, but what does that really say about our seaside home and the future of our infamous seaside towns? So what if I were to tell you that just going out for a meal can contribute towards a new kind of service? Or how a few extra pints down the pub could play their part in starting regular coastal cleanups all over the county? It all ends with gleaming beaches, brighter marine flora and a plastic-free Kent. But it all begins right here with a little bar of soap. We started Seagarden with the dream of bringing seaweed soap to the county for its many cosmetic benefits. After spending about 5 years working in Osaka, Japan, it had become quite clear that the Western world was a bit out of touch with the relationship with seaweed. And we kind of wanted to bring that back. So, at the beginning of the year, me and my friend quit our jobs. We hit the books and lost a lot of sleep on our journey towards finding our signature blend. Within those 8 weeks, we'd found our soap, we'd found our product and our market, but we'd also found ourselves making a lot of ethical compromises along the way due to some shocking research into local water quality. Right now, our knotted kelp is harvested and sourced straight from the Northern Atlantic. And until the local issues can be resolved, we feel a little bit embarrassed to have such greenery delivered to the Garden of England. So how is this bar of soap going to help fight against coastal pollution? So the soap is the product, and the product funds the service being our coastal cleanup workshops. Pubs, hotels, cafes, restaurants across the coast who want their hotspot kept hot and want to pay reasonable prices for a good product, sign up to us with the added opportunity of hosting picker parties and other events, all with the aims of cleaning up Kent as best we can. And funding the war against Southern Water's regular sewage disposal methods, which have rendered local bathing sites, frankly quite disgusting, over 250 times in the last few years. So today, it starts with doing what we can. But maybe someday, here in Folkestone, we'd love to see our very own seaweed processing plant, a place where people can come and bathe, learn how to make soap, and see how we can grow seaweed there and all the benefits it can provide people. But besides making soap and liaising with local business owners, what have we actually done to tackle the issues I've mentioned so far? And what can you guys do to get involved further down the line? The answer is quite literally, we do what we can at the moment. For example, I'm lucky enough to live on the quite derelict shores of northern Deal, between Deal and Sandwich, and it's not a lot of people out there. So I sort of take it upon myself to keep that part of the coast clean. It might be kind of arrogant to call it my beach, but I think every beach is your beach, and people need to start thinking that way. 2 people spending 2 hours walking a 2-mile stretch of coast every 2 weeks. Every time we've done that, it's taken us about 5 to 20 kilos of rubbish every time, and we couldn't really be happy about that. Some of the goals for the summer that we plan is to tackle the River Dower in Dover and to organise our first picker party here in Folkestone. And of course, the idea of collaborating with some of the wonderful projects you'll be seeing here today excites me for the future of the plastic epidemic. So with or without your help, what's to stop your next stroll from turning into something that makes an impact? Or what's to stop that next Facebook rant becoming a personal update or a proposition to get other people like yourself involved? And what's to stop an hour of collecting rubbish down the beach ending with, let's say, some salty chips or a cold drink, and you can gaze out over your clean beach? A new wave is coming, and we invite you to take the ride with us. At Seagarden, we just make soap, but together we can all make sense. Thank you.